Like the pre that's why these religious people couldn't accept Jesus as the Messiah because he was radical. He was different. He was a boss. He got arrested a lot. And they're like, no, he touched a person with leprosy. He sat with Gentiles and ate with them. They're like, no, no, this is not our Messiah. Like, because they were so I don't want to say brainwashed, but like so accustomed to these rituals.
Very rule following, right?
It's all about your heart because you could check that box off all day long, but your heart is so hard. Your heart is so evil. Your heart is so far away from me. I don't even know you, he said in the last chapter we we read. And because that's why Jesus came to the scene. He not only came to set the captives free, because guys, there was a debt that we owed that we couldn't pay back. It's only by the blood of Jesus that we actually have like the entrance fee to get into heaven because our unholiness and his holiness do not mix whatsoever. In the Old Testament, people would literally drop dead in the presence of God. And now we're under the blood covenant, which is the blood of Jesus. We are now able to have the spirit of the living God dwelling in us. That was never a thing, guys. That was never a thing prior to Jesus, and so he he changed everything, and that's what he referred to when he told the religious people that I'm gonna tear down this temple and I'm gonna rebuild it in 3 days, and they were so offended by that. And what he was referring to was himself, and that we become the new temple because it was never, ever God's desire to dwell in a building made out of human hands, but to dwell in the human heart. Per creation, per like what we were meant to experience, which is the Garden of Eden, we were never fun fact, we were never meant to experience death. We were never meant to experience this hurt, this hate, this violence, this war, these famines, these disease. None of that was part of creation, guys. Everything God created was good. And he created us to do life hand in hand with him. Hand in hand with him.